They sing, they shine, and they cash in. From world tours to billion-dollar brands, these singers turned their voices into gold mines. But who really tops the charts, not in streams, but in net worth? Stick around as we count down the richest voices in music, and reveal who's not just making hits, but making history. Travis Scott $100 million. From Autotune to Astroworld to McDonald's meals, Travis made chaos cool and cashed in on collabs. It's not just music, it's marketing genius with a side of fries. Alicia Keys $150 million. She's got no makeup, just real talent, and a real fortune to show for it. Alicia made soul profitable, one piano chord at a time. Nicki Minaj $150 million. She rapped, ruled, and cashed in. With bars as sharp as her wigs, Nicki turned Pink Power into millions, and she's not done counting. Snoop Dogg $160 million. He rapped, chilled, and made millions, all without ever breaking a sweat. Snoop turned smooth vibes into a global brand and still somehow made it look easy. Bruno Mars $175 million. He brought back funk, soul, and style, then danced straight into the Millionaire Club. Bruno doesn't just perform, he prints money in silk and rhythm. Usher $180 million. He said, yeah, and the world said, cha-ching. Usher danced his way to the top, mentored a few other millionaires, and kept the hits, and the dollars, coming. Lil Wayne $180 million. With a raspy flow and a never-ending discography, Lil Wayne made sure Young Money wasn't just a label, it was a lifestyle. He's rich, and probably still recording right now. Justin Timberlake $200 million. He brought sexy back, and never looked back. JT went from boy band to billion-dollar business pitches, and even a little acting. He's not crying a river over this net worth. Ariana Grande $240 million. With vocals that can shatter glass and brand deals that break the internet, Ariana's fortune is anything but petite. She's not just a dangerous woman, she's a wildly profitable one. Adele $280 million. She turned heartbreak into hits, and hits into hundreds of millions. Adele made crying in your car feel classy, and her accountant's job very exciting. Justin Bieber $285 million. From YouTube discovery to global pop domination, Justin turned Baby into big bucks. Somewhere in between apologies and chart toppers, he built an empire and kept the hoodie. The Weeknd $300 million. From haunting melodies to Super Bowl stages, The Weeknd made the darkness pay. He can't feel his face, maybe because it's pressed against all those millions. Katy Perry $330 million. She kissed a girl, liked it, and made a fortune. From bubblegum pop to Vegas queen, Katy's fireworks show never really ended, especially not at the bank. Mariah Carey $340 million. Every December, she reappears, like a festive financial tornado. Mariah made one song eternal and added a few $100 million notes on top. All she wants for Christmas is more royalties. Lady Gaga $350 million. She wore meat, made hits, and built an empire. Gaga turned shock into strategy, and every era into a gold mine. Jennifer Lopez $400 million. She's Jenny from the block, but that block now includes luxury homes, movie sets, and global tours. J.Lo proved you can have it all: dance, act, sing, and cash. Shania Twain $400 million. She made country go global and sass go platinum. Shania proved that saying, "that don't impress me much," can still impress the bank. Jon Bon Jovi $410 million. He gave love a bad name, but gave his accountant a great one. Rock anthems, sold-out tours, and business moves made John a cowboy with a serious cash saddle. Barbra Streisand $460 million. A voice like no other, and a bank balance to match. Barbara didn't just hit high notes, she hit real estate, films, and royalties like a pro. Icon status, fully funded. Bob Dylan $500 million. He mumbled his way to a masterpiece and a massive fortune. Dylan turned poetic rebellion into platinum deals, proving you don't need a clear voice to make a loud impact. Michael Jackson $500 million, posthumous. The king of pop may be gone, but the cash never stopped. Decades after his final moonwalk, MJ's music, image, and legacy still generate millions, proving that legends don't just live on, they earn on. Gloria Estefan $500 million. She brought the rhythm, and the money followed. Gloria turned Miami Sound Machine into a multi-million-dollar movement. Clearly, the conga line leads straight to the bank. Keith Richards, $500 million. He outlived trends, tours, and probably time itself. Keith turned every guitar riff into a payday and somehow made rockstar chaos look like a retirement plan. Mick Jagger, $526 million. He can't get no satisfaction, but he sure got a lot of cash. Mick Jagger rocked his way through 6 decades and danced straight into a $500 million fortune. Sting, $550 million. From the Police to solo stardom, Sting didn't just watch every breath you take, he monetized it. With yoga, music, and business moves, he's been cashing checks while staying zen. Celine Dion, $550 million. Her heart will go on, and so will her bank account. Celine's voice echoed through Vegas and beyond, building a fortune strong enough to buy her own Titanic. Elton John, $595 million. Feathers, pianos, and hits for decades, Elton didn't just play the stage, he owned it. With a flair for drama and deals, he turned showmanship into serious cash. Julio Iglesias, $600 million. Before there was Enrique, there was Julio, serenading generations and banking millions with that smooth Spanish charm. He didn't just sing love songs, he seduced the global market. Dolly Parton, $650 million. Big hair, bigger heart, and the biggest bank account in country music. Dolly turned rhinestones and wit into a global empire, and she's still the boss in heels. Bono, $700 million. He found what he was looking for, and it was a mountain of money. Bono mixed rock, activism, and tech investments into a fortune louder than his anthems. Beyoncé, $760 million. Bow down, Queen Bey didn't come to play. With world tours, Ivy Park, and chart domination, Beyoncé proves that girls really do run the world, and own most of its profits. Dr. Dre, $800 million. Beats, bars, and billion-dollar instincts. Dre turned studio genius into headphone gold, proving you don't need to drop albums when you're dropping empires. Madonna, $850 million. She's the queen of reinvention, and every new era came with a bigger paycheck. From Like a Virgin to Living Like a Billionaire, Madonna's career is proof that controversy and business savvy pays. Bruce Springsteen, $1.2 billion. The boss didn't just sing for the working class, he cashed in like a Wall Street exec. Turns out being born to run leads to running all the way to the bank. Selena Gomez, $1.3 billion. From Disney darling to pop powerhouse, Selena turned her fame into a financial empire. Add music, acting, beauty brands, and a few 100 million followers, and voila, millionaire magic. Paul McCartney, $1.3 billion. From Beatlemania to billionaire moves, Sir Paul turned timeless tunes into endless royalties. He didn't just write hits, he wrote the blueprint for music wealth. Rihanna, $1.4 billion. She dropped albums, then dropped the mic, and built a beauty empire instead. Rihanna turned pop stardom into billionaire status, all without releasing a new album in years. Now that's power. Taylor Swift, $1.6 billion. She started with a guitar and heartbreaks, now she's a billionaire rewriting the music industry, and maybe the economy too. Taylor didn't just shake it off, she shook the charts, the labels, and the world's wallet. Jay-Z, $2.5 billion. He didn't just change the rap game, he bought the board. Jay-Z turned verses into ventures, proving you can go from Marcy projects to mogul status. Forget empire state of mind, his empire is the state of mind. So, who surprised you the most? Whether they built beauty empires, owned fashion labels, or just never left the stage, these artists proved that in the music world, talent pays, but hustle pays more. Hit that like button, subscribe to Stars in Motion, and let us know in the comments, if you had $1 billion voice, what would be your first purchase? Thanks for watching.